Hey guys, welcome back. So we are going to start with a new series that is going to be PHP e-commerce series. So let us see what are the requirements to get started with it. So first we need the XAMPP server. So the XAMPP provides the server and the database. And then we need a editor. So I'm using VS Code editor. You can use any other editor as well. And a browser to check our output. So I have already installed the XAMPP server, VS Code and a browser. So let's get started with it. Go to the folder and inside htdocs I have a folder called Sharma coder, and inside that I'm going to create my project. So I will just say new folder and call it as php ecom. Okay, so create a folder over here with your project name. So here you just right click and say open with code, or if you don't have this option you can directly open the Visual Studio and you can navigate from here. You can click on file, open, and open your folder. So here we don't have any files right now, so we will be creating that. So let me create a file over here called index.php. So here I'll just open PHP and close PHP and let me say echo and say hello world. So now let us check our output. So I'll go to my browser and over here just type localhost Sharma coder. So just call your folder name slash your project name. So my project was PHP ecom and slash the file name. So index, it will automatically call the index file. So you don't have to mention it over here. Still, if you mention it over here, index.php, it will still call the same file. So you can see we have got our output over here. Now let us see how to add the admin dashboard for our PHP project. So I'll open my VS Code over here and create a folder called admin. And inside the admin, I will create an index.php file. Okay. So this is the admins index.php. So I'll just copy and paste the same thing. Copy and paste, save. So here I'll just change the message. Hello admin, save. Now how do you access this file? So go to your browser and here just add the folder name, that is admin slash index.php. So here you have got the hello admin message. So here instead of keeping a message, we will add a admin dashboard. So now let us search for an admin dashboard. So here you have got many websites, so you can just check whichever you are comfortable with or whichever you like. You can just take that admin dashboard. So I prefer this dashboard from Creative Tim, so I'll just go to that website and here just say free templates and here it is. So you have material dashboard 2 for free. This is also for free, but this is Bootstrap 4 and this is Bootstrap 5. So we are going to use this latest one. So just click on it so you can download. First you'll have to log in. So if you are new to this website, you can just create your account and download this thing. Just click on free download, it'll ask you to log in. So I'll just log in over here. So here I have logged into my account. So now when I click on free download, so it is downloading. So you can see the preview over here itself. So when you click, you will get the live preview. So your dashboard will look something like this. So just close this and we have already downloaded it. So let us go to our downloads folder. So here it is. So I'll just extract it. So I'll just double click on it and here are your files. So you have your index.html over here. So just double click on that and you will see the output. Now we will be integrating this dashboard in our project. So for that, first we'll just open this with code. So here you have your index.html. So you can open and you will see your code over here. So you can take it from here or here you can see you have another file called template.html. So this is for integrating into your application. So let me just scroll down and I'll close this aside tag. And here you have your nav bar and here is your main content. So after the content you have a footer. Okay, and here your main tag is closing. So we will just add this into our PHP project. So we'll go to our project, and here inside your admin create a folder, new folder called includes, and inside the includes first create a file called header.php, and inside the header.php we are going to put this thing from here till this body tag. Copy and paste, save, and now get back to that template. So here now you see you have your aside tag. So this is nothing but the sidebar. So we'll just create another file over here. Inside includes new file called sidebar.php, and in this we will just paste the sidebar code. That is nothing but this aside tag. Copy and paste. Save and close that. So that was after this body tag, right? So we will just include that file here. So after that you have this main tag and then the navbar. So just copy this main tag, copy and go back to your PHP project and paste it over here. Before that we have to paste the aside tag, right? So I'll just include that sidebar.php file here, say include function, and here you have to specify the path. It is within the same folder, so I can directly say sidebar.php. After this main tag we have the navbar. So I'll just copy the navbar code and go to your project, and inside the includes create a file called navbar.php and paste the code. Save, close the file and include it over here. Just copy and paste, change the file name to navbar. Yeah. So here after the navbar we have the container fluid. So this is the main container div. So I'll just align it, and this is for this. Yeah. So this footer is inside this div. So I'll just put it outside, and yes. Yeah. So this is your main container which will be in every page, and this thing we will just put it in the footer.php. Copy, and this thing is not required. I'll just throw it out. So I'll just copy this much, copy, and go to your project and create a file over here called footer.php and paste. Okay, just align it. Yes. So here after this main tag, I'll just show you. So after this main tag, you have this, and you have all your script file over here, and then you have the close body and close HTML. So this thing is very important, guys. Copy that and paste. Okay. So you can include your scripts over here. So we'll go back to the code. So now we have integrated the code. So we will just take the CSS and JS file also. So here you have the CSS file that is inside your assets folder. So just see over here you have the assets folder, and inside that you have to go inside CSS and material dashboard. So I'll just open this and show you. These are the different version of the same file. So this is a CSS file. This is the minified version of that. So we are going to take this minified version. I'll just copy that, right click, copy, and go back to your project, and here inside admin create a folder called assets. So inside the assets folder just paste that file. So you have got the CSS file. So where will you call this file? Let me just show you inside your header.php. So here this is your title for your project. Let me say PHP ecommerce. So this is a CDN link, so you can just leave that. And here you have your Nucleo icons. So if you require the icons, you can just take or you just remove it. And here you have your font awesome icons link, and you have your material icons link over here, and then you have your CSS file link. So we will just call the correct path inside the header.php. So you have to go one step out. So it is not inside this folder, right? The CSS. So if you give two dots and a slash over here, it will go one step above. So now one step above, we are back over here and it is in this directory, right? So we have to choose the assets folder. So it is the same over here. Inside assets, we have directly pasted it over here, right? So we have to create a folder called CSS, and then put this file inside that folder, because we will have multiple assets over here. So the CSS files, the JS files, I'll just create a new folder over here, JS. So inside assets, you will have CSS, JS, and also images if you have any. So inside CSS, so this path also matches our same thing. So inside assets folder, you have the CSS folder, and then the material dashboard min.css. So make sure that is the same thing over here, material dashboard. Just add that min over here, min.css, and this thing is not mandatory. You can remove that. Okay, just close this. Yes. So the CSS part is done. So we'll go for the JS file. So in your footer, we have to add the script files over here. So we'll go to the code, and here you can see. So here just scroll down and you have your core JS files over here. So this thing is your popper min.js and this is your bootstrap min.js. So we'll just take that from the JS folder, and inside core we have that. So here you can see you have a bundle file as well. So the bootstrap and popper together is called the bundle. So we will just take this bundle file directly. So I'll just copy this, copy, and inside the JS file, paste it over here. Okay, and I'll just close this. So here we need to import that. So I'll just close this file, and here you can see script source. I'll just copy that and paste. So here we are inside the includes folder again. So inside your assets, JS, and we are not creating this core folder. So it's directly over there, and our file name is bootstrap bundle min.js. So I'll just copy that name from here, copy and paste. Okay, so the bootstrap JS is done. So let us see the other JS, whatever is there. So here you have other two scripts. So I'll just copy and paste that, copy and just paste it over here. And we'll just copy these files into our project. So it is inside the JS plugins, and you have perfect scroll bar min.js, have perfect scroll bar and smooth scroll bar. Just copy that and go back to your project folder, and inside the JS just paste that. Just remove these things. Yeah, so now it looks good. So now we are done with the header and footer setup. So I'll just close this, and here you have your index.php file right inside your admin folder. So here we will include the header and footer file. So let me just show you. We'll let this be over here, PHP, and call the include function. And inside this, we are going to say includes slash header.php. So the sidebar and the navbar is already included in the header, right? So we don't have to separately include it in the index page. And now we'll include the footer over here. Change the file name footer.php. So here we will start with the container. column md12 and say h2 and say hello admin. So now let us just refresh and check the output. So go back to your browser and here refresh, and the CSS files are not called properly. Let us just check what's wrong. In your header.php, so here we have the CSS file and we have given this double dot over here to go one step above this folder. But when we include this over here, it is actually coming in this folder. So we don't have to go one step above. So it is in this current folder. So what we have to do is you just have to remove this two dots from here, save, and now you can just refresh and check your output. So here it is. So this is nothing but your image is not loading over here. Go back. So here you can see these two things are not required for now. We'll just remove that. And in your sidebar, here you have this image. I'll just remove that and say PHP ecom. Save and refresh. So here it is. You can add your image over here. Go to your footer and inside this footer tag, so you can just remove this div over here and we will make this to column 12. So we are just going to remove all this link and we'll just keep one dummy link over here, hash, and just say about, copy and paste. About us, services, contact, save and refresh. Okay, so this looks good and you can just remove this thing. We don't require that. In your header.php, it's in the navbar. Go to the navbar and this thing you can just control X, refresh. Yeah, so here we will just add a few cards. So similar to this, we'll just copy this and paste it over here. And this thing you can see that whichever is active, that thing is being highlighted over here. So we will add that as well. So we'll go back to the template and here in your index.html, go to your index.html and here just take this first row, copy and paste in your index.php. Okay, so this thing is done. Refresh. Here it is. I'll remove this, not required. Just align that. Okay, and now this active thing we have to set it over here. So whichever is the current page, it has to be highlighted. So we'll go to the index.html and here you have the aside tag, and for the dashboard you can see you have over here active and bg gradient primary. So these two classes you have to add for the active class. So that thing we will see in the upcoming videos how to do it dynamically. So whichever page we are on, that thing will be highlighted. So for now I'll just paste it on the first link. So you have your sidebar and this is the first page, right? So just paste it over here and refresh. So it's highlighted. So here we need some gap, right? So we'll add some margin over there and in this row say empty4, refresh. Yeah, so now it looks good. So that's it in this video, guys. We have seen how to integrate the admin dashboard in our PHP e-commerce project. So thank you for watching this video, guys. Please like the video and subscribe to the channel. Thank you.